Happy February 2nd. I am so excited about the next level speaker experience. Um, and just allow me to introduce myself. My name is Machandria, but I always tell people that my name is M because I gave myself that nickname in college. And it's kind of a funny story as to how I ended up giving myself that nickname. Well, it's funny to me because it's just weird. So it was my second year or second week at UNT, and I wanted to go to this event, but it started so late, and I was like, "Oh my gosh! Like, I'm not gonna be able to go to this event because we're not supposed to be leaving out late, and somebody's gonna get me and tell me like." You're not supposed to be leaving out late. Like, where are you going? Because I had a preconceived notion about the way that RAs treat the students in a dorm. And I lived in an all girls dorm, so I was nervous. I was like, oh my gosh, I really want to go to this event, so I'm gonna just go. So I was like, I'm gonna just roll past everybody and just roll out. And if I get in trouble, oh well. Like, it would just be one time that I get in trouble because I really want to see what this is about. So I go to the event, and it's a poetry event, and I stay for a considerable amount of time, and I'm like, dang, it's getting later and later. What in the world? Like, I must really want to get in trouble. Because, again, well, I thought I had let it go, but I really didn't. And in the back of my mind, I'm like, wow, I'm going to get in trouble when I get back. I already know, like, my RA is going to write me up. It's going to be all crazy. So, I'm trying to leave fast, like, at least before, I think maybe before 12, and I think the event started at like 10 something. And I was like, well, okay, let me leave. But it was a packed event, right? So as I'm leaving, the president of the organization, he sees me and he stops me and he's like, what's your name? And I'm like, Machandria. And he was like, Shannon? So then I panic even more. I'm like, dang, I really need to go. Like, how did he hear Shannon? That is not my name. Like, that's not even what I said. So at this point, I can't remember any of my nicknames. Not the one that I have grown, well, one that I grew up with for my whole entire life, to my knowledge at least. I could not remember it. And I was thinking, like, what in the world could I tell him that would help me to not have to explain more? And then I'm just thinking, like, through the breakdown of my name, like, what could I possibly tell him? So I'm like, oh, M. My name is M. And he was like, M? Oh, that's easy. I'm like, yeah, that's easy. So then I went by M throughout college, and after college, I introduced myself as M, and I like it because it's easy, even though people say I should make people say my name, but they don't have time for that, and I like M because she was James Bond's sidekick, so it works for me. And I am extremely excited about this experience. I am wanting to become a more confident speaker and book speaking engagements both locally and internationally. And I also want to find my niche as a speaker and network and just build myself as an overall brand and become marketable. I look forward to being able to grow with everyone who has also decided to go on this 90-day journey. And I pray that we will all be able to work together and help one another grow to reach our goals and just champion for one another.